Presented by Kia.
Game 1 of the NBA season. A time of hope. A time of optimism.
There's that word again.
You know what? That was so, I don't know, it was so deep and it was so heartfelt the way I delivered it, I thought. I almost can't go on.
I'm just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed right now.
Oh, well, let's move on. Kenny's here. Shaq is here.
Bright-eyed. Are you a rabbit?
Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And what a joy to behold opening night of a new NBA season. A fresh start for everybody, including us. Shaq, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, some of the almost teams that couldn't get over the hump last year, I'm interested already to see if they've taken that next step. It's always interesting to see the young players and how they develop during the offseason. Were you partying or were you practicing?
Ooh, I like the party practice thing, the P or the P. But I'll tell you what, this is the time of optimism. Everyone says it's a fresh start at 0-0. We should all be in the mix, but that's not reality. But I like the optimism right now. Fantastic.
Yeah. Opening night, fresh start. Have you lost weight?
Yes,
I
have.
have. You look tremendous.
I really have. Thank you, Ernest.
Shaq, just a physical specimen. That's all I can say.
Was that a low blow, Ernie?
It was not, as a matter of fact. You look great. It's been,
really,
you know, we had an off season, and here we are, and you look like you're in game shape.
Because I'm really optimistic about the question. Oh, you throw a big word, I throw a big word. Optimism, optimistic. But don't matter, it's still a big word.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you so much for joining us. You do. You look great.
Yes, Ernie, I lost 2 pounds over the whole summer.
For the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Heat has a hard-nosed ethic that stays constant even as the roster changes. Coach Eric Spoelstra said it's a relentless competitiveness to do whatever it takes to win. You have to develop that mentality. This is and forever will be who we are. There will always be blanks in this Miami Heat jersey. I'll let you fill in the blanks, Kevin.
They don't back down, David. Thank you. And Brent, for opening night, you know that both of these teams are going to come out and try to make a statement.
Well, for teams who don't make the playoffs, Kevin, you want to come out here tonight and show that you're competitive. But for teams who last year went deep, maybe appeared in the finals, it's to let everybody in the league know we're back, we're for real, and you're going to be seeing a lot of us.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Williams is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Johnson in at the point. The dish to Whiteside. Kicks it to Waiters. 5 to shoot. And it's Meeks with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Azania. They get it back. Gordon, the pass to Prez. Gordon kicks to Prez. Gordon a screen. Prez dishes to Gordon. Here's Azania. Eyes yet again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He misses the free throw. And Aaron Gordon in his 3rd NBA season, it's easy to forget he's just 2 months younger than Karl Anthony Towns. So still much room for growth in this young guy.
True, but you gotta like what we've seen from him thus far. It reminds me a little bit of another running rebel, Sean Marion, the Matrix. Athletic, mobile, has the versatility to compete at either forward position. This guy has a bright future.
And the basket is good. Whiteside's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, the D presents a pretty good challenge, but Whiteside ultimately proves to be too powerful inside from there.
Here's Prez. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Prez scores his first basket here in the NBA, the beginning to hopefully a long and prosperous career. Well, mark it down, fans. This is the official debut of Prez. The very highly touted rookie is seeing his first NBA action.
And he's put a lot of work into this moment and had to overcome a lot of hurdles in his life. Hats off to the kid, and I hope he meets and surpasses his own lofty expectations.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Prez, no good on the free throw.
And it's easy to admire Prez, a gifted player with a tremendous drive to be as good as he can possibly be.
And here is Waiters. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Magic up by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Earlier, we sat down with Prez and asked him about playing his first.
You know, it's a humbling feeling to be in the NBA. I mean, there's a lot of pressure to be great, but I got great teammates, I got a great coaching staff, I got a great support system, and all of them are pushing me to achieve my goals. So I know it won't come easy, but if I do know anything, I know I'm up for the challenge.
Well, you don't see that kind of perspective with most rookies, do you, guys? So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. Johnson comes in for Williams. Winslow's checked in for Waiters. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tyler Johnson. On the floor for Miami, they've got Winslow. Whiteside is out there with James Johnson. Then there's Richardson, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Fournier in the corner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat leading by 4. The odd fact for the Heat, they have a lot of left-handed players on their roster, Brent, enough to field a complete lineup. In fact, of softball. They did so last season.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome to watch, and I'm just not sure how it is that guys play backwards, Kevin, as a right-handed player.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Miami Heat is still relevant in the East. The team made some excellent roster moves to bring in new talent after losing LeBron James to Cleveland a couple of years ago. Coach Spoelstra said, how many teams, if you lose the best player in the game, can have a compelling team 13 months later? You know, Kevin, in Miami, they don't stay down for long.
And Clark, those 3 players, Wiggins, Bennett, and Thompson, all from the Toronto area.
And within an inch of each other in height, too, is another similarity. Bennett and Thompson both played high school ball at Findlay Prep in Nevada. So a lot of common threads for these young men.
The Heat have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And he can't get the first one. And Hassan Whiteside signing a max contract to return to the Miami Heat this summer. What a dramatic change of fortune for a player, Greg, who'd bounced around early in his career.
And how about it, Kevin? I think he may be the first player in history to jump from making the NBA minimum to the NBA maximum in one season. He's going to be making 30 times more than he did last year. And who wouldn't like that kind of a pay raise?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dragic kicks to Richardson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Orlando. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Second free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 5.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
That's got to be the game plan here. Make this the last possession of the quarter.
Prez passes to Vucevic. He got right to the cup using that screen. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Johnson with it. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. 16 feet away. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been...
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off. Hey, If we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Yeah, and I think the D had a hand in that. They let him get that confidence going very hard to ice him down once he gets this warm.
Getting ready for Miami. Derek Williams checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Winslow. Dion Waiters checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Prez, he's in at point guard. Aaron Gordon out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Hezonja in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Clock is at 3. Prez, no good. Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Johnson kicks to Waiters. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. And that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got 12 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Biyombo.
And Prez is just a dynamic player, a flawless passer who sets his guys up perfect.
Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Outside Bosch. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter.
Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Every loose ball, 50-50. We got to come up with those. We got to come up with those. Those will decide the game.
Coach Erik Spoelstra wanting every possible possession, asking his guys for the... And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you and good night. We'll see you next time.
I'm not going to get used to taking these L's.
Just got to play better defense next time.
All right, Prez, we got to talk shoes.
Let's talk shoes.
Yeah. All right, we've had preliminary conversations, but now it's time to make a choice. You know, we got to figure out what we're going to do, where we're going to go.
All right, so am I going to get my own shoe?
Of course you're going to get your own shoe. I mean, you're the Prez. We'll get you like the presidential suite or something.
I don't know. I'd rather weigh my options, see what's out there.
Okay. All right. Hey, options are open. Just, you know, got to make a choice.
You know what I was thinking about, man, was just going to social media. Once the options come in, see what we're working with, post it online. I'm the president after all, public servant. Got to see what the people want to do. Democracy, Constitution.
I like that. I like that. You got a lot of momentum going right now, so we can use that as leverage, you know? We can use it as like...
Bruce, man, I'm lucky to even be on the team, all right? If it happens, then...
Hey, it's when it happens, because it's happening. I mean, things are going on right now. Like, as we speak, it's happening. Like, as we sit here, right? It's boom. It's happening. Did you feel that? Because I felt something. What was that? My phone ringing? Because bam, it's happening.
All right, it's happening. So, hey, show me the menu, show me some options, and we'll go from there.
All right. You're humble. I like that. I can sell that. So I'll go out and I'll get all the details, and I'll bring you back the best options.
Sounds good.
Hey, you know what sounds better? Pennies in the piggy bank. Am I right?
Pennies in the piggy bank. Bigs, Bucks, Bruce.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.